Good morning, good morning. I hope you're safe and well because that is the most important thing. And today we have, it's cloudy. It's grey, as we would say in Scotland, it's dreary. So that's it for the weather. Let's crack on with the work. First of all, thank you very much to everybody who's expressed their condolences. We have lost my cousin's husband as well, so it is a double bereavement. And it's just, I'm just parking it while I'm at work because otherwise you would stop. It's just really difficult to get through. But we are carrying on as best we can. And thank you very much to the team who work with me behind the scenes. So thank you for that. Right. Okay. Let's get cracking. First of all, you may have seen that there is a draft statutory instrument which is going to alter various chemical regulations, including GBCLP. Now, when this was mooted last year, there was a phrase in there that said, oh, we're going to look at mutual recognition of other jurisdictions. And the usual suspects were like, oh, they're going to look at dodgy jurisdictions everywhere. And some of us said, well, hang on, it's more likely to mean the EU. So I was very glad to see that our friends at Steptoe have picked up. They've actually had time to read all the draft, which I haven't. And they've picked up on the fact that the mutual recognition explicitly only refers to the EU. And they've got a bit of a quote about it on their website there. Now, the actual full information is hidden in an article by the ENDS report, and that Steptoe article has a link to the ENDS report. The only way you can get the full thing, though, is to go in and sign up to the ENDS report because the article's behind an email wall. There's a free weekly email. You can choose what you want to do. So, yeah, it's good that it's been confirmed that it's the EU they would be looking for more mutual recognition on, and not, I don't know, Vietnam or Japan or somewhere like that. So yeah, that's a nice piece of clarity coming out there. So that's the UK thing. The EU thing is that we are finally in a position to say, yes, ethanol can continue as a biocide in the EU. However, I'm just doing a bit of typing and talking at the same time while I pick the link up. However, there's a bit of not a sting in the tail, but that's something a bit weird going on, because usually BPR work is carried out and then perhaps a new harmonized classification comes out of that. And they've actually said that BPC did not reach a conclusion on the carcinogenic or reproductive properties of ethanol. As a result, no new hazard classification has been proposed. So they are not necessarily going down that route that we thought they were going down, which was to sort of, have every bottle of spirits labelled up with the ongoing health hazard. Yeah, right. There we are. So it's an interesting one that it looks like maybe science is prevailing there. Having said that, it doesn't mean to say just because BPR have gone, we're not proposing this as a harmonized classification, it doesn't mean to say that the RAC, the Risk Assessment Committee, might pick it up instead. So we still might get that coming in by another route. But for the time being, ethanol is a biocide in the EU. Huzzah! Yes, common sense, like I said, has prevailed. So those are the two news items. Been a busy week for news, really. And of course, if you want to know more, you can always go on to our newsletter itself, which of course has far more than I can discuss in these short emails. More news here. There we are. That's the link there in case it's interesting. So what have we got for the funny video? Well, our reason to be cheerful this week is Still Game, which is a Scottish sitcom. And this one is Bogus Gasman. Now, in the circumstances, I'm doing this as a tribute to my late cousin. It does actually mention funerals, but I know she would have howled with laughter and she would have appreciated the irony of using this as a way of marking her passing, because she had a great sense of humor and I'm going to miss her hugely. So that's it for me for today. Thank you very much for watching this, whether it's live or a catch up, and I hope you have a good day today and that I'm able to chat to you again next week if we're spared. Take care of yourselves. Bye.